welcome to Nirmal, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Hita Tatia. We have with us Priya Singh, Senior Analyst Currencies, joining in. Priya, welcome to the show. Priya, my first question coming to you overall is, if you see in terms of where the dollar index is concerned, firstly, what are the signals that you're getting from the kind of moves that we're seeing currently?
Well, I think, like we have said before, 105 remains a very strong support into the dollar index. And looking at the intraday sessions, it has quite bounced back from the lows around those, around the same. So, what we can anticipate here is that dollar index will continue to be firm because there is geopolitical tensions and it enjoys a safe haven status. And of course, then there is also this US-China escalation thing that has taken shape today if Nancy Pelosi visits Taiwan. So if another geopolitical tension is added to the ongoing one, dollar index could again head towards 106, 107 levels. So for right now, on the longer perspective, we are quite bullish on it. If the commodity prices and there is cools off, then we can see 104.80 and so on. But dollar index will remain to be strong. We will not be seeing any drastic steepness into it.
Okay. And if you see in terms of where the Indian rupee is concerned, clearly, if you in terms of the Indian rupee as well, uh, we haven't seen the rupee collapse vis-a-vis the way the dollar index has strengthened, right? And it's
Well,
already hit a 1 month high again. So how do you see that move?
in today's session, it has seen quite a good bit of appreciation. I think within a sessions or two, it corrected 1.50, a rupee and 50 paise. So I think the collective action that has been taken by the RBI and government, along with the commodity prices cooling off, it has worked into the favor of Indian rupee right now, and it tested in spot. It went beyond 78.50 levels. So we had seen quite a good appreciation in this month or in the start of the month itself. The sustainability, I think, the sustainability remains a question because the economic growth uh, is happening, but it is on a very slower pace. Okay, and then the ongoing problems that are there into the economies around the world still persist. What we can get positive right now is cooling of crude oils. It has cooled off quite good from the highs. It has went beyond the $100 mark, and that is that is very positive for the Indian rupee. What could you know uh, pose as a risk for the Indian rupee is if there is a widening in the current account deficit or in trade deficit. So that is one of the negative side, negative thing. Second is, like I said, US-China tensions could again put the demand side into pressure if the tension escalates. Also, there is a trade that is happening around the globe, which is pushing the Japanese yen into a quite appreciative pace. So this could lead to a liquidity tension. Liquidity could again start withdrawing. The FII's positive that they have become in the month of July could again turn towards selling of the emerging market. So these few factors are of the risk, but overall, I think if you weigh the negative and the positive is favoring more for the Indian rupee. So 78.40, say it could correct towards 78.25, 78 levels, and it should bottom out around those levels before heading towards 79.50. So that is the area where we are saying, 78.25, 78, the most appreciation that could happen into the Indian rupee. Once it tests that, I think it will again head towards 79.60 levels.
Yeah, Riya, so basis this analysis, what are the strategies that you would recommend?
The strategies that one can go forward is we had seen quite a steep correction. So I think there could be some bounce back that can happen into the USD INR. So you can go long into the USD INR above the level of 79.10. For a stop, you can keep stop loss at 78.80 and target at 79.45. You can also go long into the GBP INR. So they are scheduled for a rate hike again on August 4th, and you could see some positive sentiment coming in. So go long above the level of 96.58 with the stop loss at 96.30 and target at 96.95. You can also go long into the JPYINR above the level of 60.58 for a stop loss at 60.30 with the target at 60.85. So those are the strategies for today. Thank you all for joining and listening to the currency webinar.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.